And welcome back here on PTCI as we get ready for game number 2 for district tournament here on the campus of Oklahoma Panhandle State and, of course, the Anchor D Arena and the Oscar Williams Fieldhouse. Our second game will pit the Felt boys against Balko Bison, and we'll give you our starting lineups. First of all, for the Felt boys, a sophomore, number 1, Travis Fain. Also starting for Balko will be number 11, a freshman, Mason Murdoch. Number 14, Jeb Voorhees, a senior. Number 21, Cole Hutchinson, also a senior. And rounding out the starters, a junior, number 33, Aaron Pubala. They are under coach Austin Waters, also Kirk Mann and Hunter Schwent. For the Balko Bison, your starters are a senior, Cole Cowan, wearing 00. Also starting a sophomore, number 1, Braxton Fowler. Junior, Jaden Hall, number 5. Logan Taylor, a senior, number 10. And rounding things out, number 34, Peyton Mulberry, a senior. Of course, the winner will advance to our championship round against the Goodwell Eagles tomorrow. The Balko boys are under head coach Jake Regier, also assistant coach Terry Mulberry and Chandler Durham. And it looks like we are getting ready to start. Jaden Hall going to be in the middle to jump against Jeb Voorhees for the tip-off. And the tip, and will be taken by the Felt boys. Mason Murdoch with the ball, now brings it over to Voorhees. Voorhees looks down low, now back out to Murdoch. Murdoch over to Fain. Fain dribbles around to the near side, now throws it up to Cole Hutchinson. Hutchinson loses a handle on the ball and goes out of bounds, so a turnover will go to the Balko Bison. Cowan with the ball, now down to the corner to number 10, Logan Taylor. Takes the long three-point shot, no good. Battle round and rebound taken by number 34, Mulberry. And Mulberry gets the dish down inside, puts it up for the points. So 2-0 on the scoreboard. Murdoch with the ball, now dishes it over to Pubala. Now up to Fain, now back over to Puebla. Battled around, loose ball, and picked up by Felt. Puebla drives the lane, can't get it to go, so Mulberry with the rebound, drives it down, drives the lane, backhanded reverse right there, and gets it to drop for the big man. Murdoch brings the ball down. Now comes to the near side to Fain. Fain dribbles back over, now looks down low to Puebla. And timeout is going to be called very quickly by Austin Waters, the head coach for Felt, and we'll take a quick timeout as well. Be back with more basketball action coming up right here on PTCI. And we're back from the timeout as Felt Bulldogs will have the ball inbounded by Fain to Murdoch. Back over to Fain on the near side. And ball is tipped away by Braxton Fowler. Remains with the Bulldogs. Inbound pass to Murdoch. Murdoch up to the top. Round the arc. Now back over to Fain. Comes down low to Hutchinson. Hutchinson over to Murdoch. Murdoch looking for some help. Now long cross-court pass. Nice little bounce pass inside to Voorhees, but can't do nothing. Murdoch with the outbound pass. Loses a handle on it, but picks up the dribble. And ball is tipped away and stolen by the Bison, and then picked his pocket right there and stolen again by the Bulldogs. Cowan with the rebound, but then loses his footing. Picked up by Mulberry. Now out to Cowan. Now to the near side to Logan Taylor. Back up to Fowler now to the far side to Cowan, back over to Fowler. Fowler takes the long jump shot off the rim, battled around, tipped around, a nice follow-up right there by number 5, Jaden Hall, the junior. Nice follow-up shot and gets the bucket, 6-0 with 5:19 left in the first period. Murdoch with the ball. Dribbles around, now dishes it off to Hutchinson. Hutchinson back up top to Voorhees, now over to Murdoch on the near side. And a reach is going to be called on number 5. That is going to be on Jaden Hall, will be the first personal foul, first team foul. Layden Roost checks in for the Felt Bulldogs. Roost will inbound the ball. And throws it in, but throws it away and stolen away by Cole Callan, the senior. Brought down by Logan Taylor. Taylor drives the lane, puts it up off the glass, no good. And a foul is going to be called on Puebla. Number 33 for the block. That will send Logan Taylor to the line to shoot for the Bison. First one is up and good. Second shot coming up. And Taylor makes them both count at the charity stripe, so 8-0. Under 5 minutes to play in period number 1. Murdoch with the ball, now over to Roost. Roost back over to Murdoch on the far side. Looking for some help down low, tries to drive the baseline, no good. Puebla out top, now back over to Roost, now back to Puebla. Over to Fain, now Puebla with the shot. Nope, decides not to. Over to Voorhees. Voorhees tries to drive, dishes it back out to the corner. Comes back up top to Roost. Roost looking for some help, gets it to Murdoch on the near side. Murdoch drives around the top of the arc. Back over to Roost. And ball slapped away, but picked up again by Roost. He comes up, tries to put it up, no good. Rebounded by Mulberry. Nice down court pass. Now back up top to the arc. From the far or near side, takes the long shot right there for Braxton Fowler. No good, but picked up by the Bison. Back out, nice dish, and good little move right there. An outside shot by Cole Cowan, the senior. Now Felt with the ball. Murdoch with the ball, tries to drive down the lane. Bulldogs shut down that lane, so back over to Roost, now over to Puebla. Puebla tries to drive. Kind of outmatched right there on size. Voorhees with it, now over to Murdoch. Murdoch drives the baseline, tries to put it up, and can't get it to drop. Rebounded by Mulberry. Mulberry brings the ball down, looking for some help. Nice little dish back to Cowan. Cowan takes a shot. Can't get the roll right there, and then rebounded by Puebla. Puebla hands it off to Fain, and then tries to steal on it, and a foul is going to be called on the Bison. Foul is going to be called on Braxton Fowler. It'll be his first. Checking into the lineup is going to be number 15, Mason Romju, a junior, for the Balko Bison. Over to Fain on the far side. Puebla down low. Back up to Voorhees, tipped away by Taylor, and then kicked out of bounds. We'll go back, remain possession with Felt. Last touched by Balko. Murdoch with the ball. Murdoch over to Fain, now down low to Puebla. Puebla takes the long three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Jaden Hall. Hall brings it down. Nice little shake and bake move inside, tries to get the touch off the glass and can't get it. And a foul is going to be called. Foul is going to be called on number 15, Mason Romju. That'll be his first, third team foul on the Balko Bison. Murdoch with the ball, throws it. Ball tipped away by Romju. Now brings it down. Nice little dish pass down to Logan Taylor, nice little touch off the glass for the layup. 13-0 on the scoreboard. 2 minutes left to end period number one. Over to Fain. Fain down to Puebla down in the corner. Now back out to Fain, and I believe the ball knocked out of bounds, so it will stay with the Felt Bulldogs. Fain to inbound it. Down in the far corner to Puebla. Now back up top to Roost. Over to Murdoch on the near side. Down to Voorhees. Voorhees with the dribble drive. Little nice underneath. Nice no-look pass underneath from Voorhees to Puebla. And Puebla gets it up for the 2 points right there. Good assist from Voorhees. 13-2. And Jaden Hall with a nice little pump move and puts it up off the glass to get two. 15-2. Minute 25 left. Murdoch with the ball, now over to Fain. Fain down low in the near side corner to Voorhees. Voorhees looks across the far side, throws it up, tries to put it up right there. And a nice job by Murdoch with the three. And drives it right there for Ramju. Tries to drive it, but draws the foul. That is going to be called on Layden Roost. That will be his first. And a timeout, a 30-second timeout is going to be called. We'll do the same thing. We'll be back with more basketball action after this on PTCI.
Thank you.
Gracias. Thank you.
Thank you.
From all of us at PTCI, thank you for choosing to do business locally. We continue to offer you great deals like 1 month free cell service when you add a line or you're a new customer. We know the holidays are here and PTCI wants to help. Help you save money. Save $600 on the purchase of a new cell phone. Once again, thank you for choosing PTCI, your local small business cellular provider. Some restrictions may apply.
Click ptci.net for details today.
And we are back, minute 5 left, and Balko Bison lead on the scoreboard of 15-5. We will go to shoot at the charity stripe. Mason Ramju, the junior for the Bison. First one up and on the way, and good right there, so draws the second shot. As I said, the winner will play Goodwell tomorrow at 1:30. The women's game will be at 11:30 tomorrow. That will be Boise City and Balko. Off the miss from Ramju and put up for two more, so 18-5 with under a minute left to end period number one. Murdoch over to Frayne, now back up to Murdoch, now over to Roost. On the near side to Fain, down low to Puebla. Long cross-court pass to Murdoch, picks it up, drives the baseline, looks for the no-look pass right there to Voorhees, but can't handle it, and goes out of bounds, so it'll be a turnover. Goes back to the Bison. Cole Cowan, the senior, wearing 00, brings the ball across the half-court mark. Gets things set up for the Bison, looks around, comes up top to Fowler. Now back over to Nathan Smith, who just checked into the game. Cowan down low to Mulberry. Mulberry looks across court, throws it up, back over to Cowan on the far side. Takes a shot to Nathan Smith and drains it from downtown right there. Set it up just right to create the separation and get the three-point shot for Nathan Smith. Murdoch takes a shot as the buzzer sounds. Can't get it to fall, so we'll head into the second period on a score of 21-5. And we'll be back with more basketball action coming up right here on PTCI. Braxton Fowler to inbound the ball to number 10, Logan Taylor. As Felt now comes back out to the floor. Again, if you'd like to stay updated on what's happening with all of the games and upcoming tournament stuff for the Oklahoma High School Activities Association, you can log on to their website. A lot of changes in times for a lot of the games this weekend because of the reported inclement weather coming in. So if you'd like to stay updated on what's coming up this weekend, you can do that. And, of course, what's coming up in future games as well. Taylor takes a long shot downtown, can't get it to drop, and then a whistle down underneath the basket. Foul is going to be called on number 3, Nathan Smith, the sophomore. That'll be his first personal foul, 4th team foul. And now Felt Bulldogs will inbound it. Mason Murdoch with the ball, brings it down now to the near side to Roost. Roost dribbling back up to the top, now over to the far side to Murdoch. Murdoch looking for some help right there, back up top to Roost. Now to the near side to Fain. Fain takes a long shot and doesn't connect on the rim. And then picked up by the Bison. Didn't know if they had called a foul on that, but it looks like they are just going to call out of bounds, so the ball will stay with the Balko Bison on the far side. Taylor with the ball to bring it in, now sets it up over to Fowler. Fowler over to Hall, now back up to Taylor. Taylor takes a shot, rebounded by Hall, now back out to Taylor. Taylor dribbling around, comes back up. Taylor takes the three-point shot off the rim, but rebounded by Jaden Hall. Looks for some help, can't put it up, so he kicks it back out to Taylor. Taylor now over to Nathan Smith. Now takes the long three-point shot and gets it right there for Braxton Fowler, the sophomore, 24-5. 6:30 left in the first half. Murdoch with the ball. Excuse me, it is Fain with the ball. Now up to Roost. Over to the far side to Puebla. Puebla tries to pass, tipped away, but picked up by Roost. Roost now comes over to the far side to Fain, then over to Murdoch. Murdoch with the dribble drive down underneath. Nice little pass down underneath to Roost, and gets it up and in. Nice job right there by Murdoch to see Roost underneath and gets the two. Bison with the ball. Passed around, almost lost the handle on it, then down inside to Hall. Hall couldn't get the shot, so he is going to go underneath and then catches the baseline right there, so it's going to be out of bounds. Turnover as Cowan and Mulberry check back in for the Bison. Roost inbounds pass to Murdoch. Murdoch will bring it across half court. Over to Fain on the far side. Now Fain coming back up top. Now looks to Roost again on the far side. Roost looking for some help. Gets it to Voorhees. Voorhees with the long pass over. Now back up to Murdoch. Now over to Roost. Roost looks down low to Puebla. Puebla loses a handle on it, tries to save it, but can't get it in. And it is tapped out of bounds, but it will stay with the Felt Bulldogs. Last touched by the Balko Bison. Inbound to Murdoch. Now over to Roost. Roost looking for some help. Looks for down low. Nothing. So comes across over to Murdoch, and ball stolen away by Cowan. Cowan driving, tries to go up and powers it up for the big man right there. Solo effort right there as he gets a touch off the glass, and it is 26-7 in favor of the Balko Bison. And then ball stolen away by Jaden Hall. Hall goes for the layup, can't get the layup, rolls off, and then is going to be last touch by Felt. So it will stay with the Bison. Cowan to inbound the ball. Nice little touch right there, just simple inbound, and caught Mulberry right in the lane. Touches it up and off the glass. 4-2, 28-7 in favor of the Balko Bison. Puebla with the ball down in the corner, loses the handle on it and catches the baseline. Going to be a turnover. Nathan Cardwell for the Balko Bison checks in. That will send Braxton Fowler. And Cole Hutchinson checks in for the Bulldogs. Back around. Cowan right there, inside to Mulberry. Mulberry tries the little pass down to Hall. Can't get it, so now Taylor outside. Cowan takes the long shot, no good, battled around. Hall tries to get it, rebounded right there, fought for and put up by Peyton Mulberry, the big senior, down underneath. 30-7 in favor of the Balko Bison, under 4 minutes to play. Fain with the ball, tries to dribble drive, now looks down low to Hutchinson. Back up to Roost, now over to Murdoch. Back over on the near side to Roost. Roost tries to go down to Murdoch inside, loses it, and a solo drive all the way down, coast to coast for Logan Taylor, number 10, the senior, puts it up 32-7. And again, another turnover by the Felt Bulldogs. Cowan with the dribble, now holds it up a little bit. Takes the long shot downtown, and right there for number 23, Nathan Cardwell. And timeout is going to be called. A full timeout is going to be called. We'll do the same. We'll take a full timeout and be back with more action coming up after this on PTCI.
PTCI, we know it's important to keep your world within your reach. Having the right cell phone and our nationwide cell service helps you do just that and keeps you connected to your loved ones, no matter the distance. So stay connected to what and who matters and keep your world within your reach with PTCI Cellular. Choose PTCI for the latest assortment of cell phones and our area's best cell coverage at a location near you, online at ptci.net or at 580-338-2556.
Some restrictions apply.
We get it. No, you need faster internet, especially in today's world. And you deserve it too. You deserve a great experience while playing video games, binging the latest TV show, or video chatting with your loved ones. Like you, we know the importance of having good internet where you live and work. That's why, as your local internet provider, PTCI's affordable and reliable internet plans make perfect sense. So sign up today and get the internet you deserve at a PTCI location near you, or visit us online at ptci.net.
Some restrictions apply.
Bison, we're in the second period. 3:14 left in the first half. It will be the Felt Bulldogs ball. Fain to bring it down across half court. Felt gets their offense set up. Hutchinson on the near side. Tries to dribble around, looking for some help. Now back over to Fain on the far side. Tries to look down low, no help there. Back up to Murdoch on the top side. Over to Hutchinson. Hutchinson dishes it off to Murdoch. Cameron Hutchinson down in the corner, loses the handle on the ball, taken away by Balko, and drives down the lane right there for Logan Taylor, but can't get it to fall, tries to go coast to coast, comes up a little bit short, and the ball will go back to the Felt Bulldogs on the near side to Voorhees. Voorhees thinks about taking the three-point. Now Hutchinson down low, kicks it over to the far side to Cole Hutchinson, takes a shot from the corner, no good, picked up by Mulberry. Now Mulberry over to Cowan. Now Cowan drives back out to Mulberry on the far side, tries to get the three, no good. Rebounded by Ramju, takes the three-point shot for Nathan Cardwell, can't get it, and Voorhees now drives it down, tries to drive the lane and get the deuce, but can't get it to drop, but he is fouled. It is going to be a foul called on 00 Cole Cowan. That is the senior's first foul. So with that, we'll send Voorhees to the line. Jeb will shoot. First one up a little bit short. Hall, also Smith, and Fowler check back into the lineup for the Balko Bison. Voorhees at the free throw line for his second shot. Shot is up and good, so he's 1 of 2 at the free throw line on that effort. Fowler with the ball, dribbles up across half court, sets up the offense for the Bison. Now over to Mulberry on the near side, back up to Smith, and then Smith tries the bounce pass, stolen away, but then Fain loses the handle on it, comes back out, and then stolen away by Jaden Hall. Long outbound pass to Fowler. Fowler driving the lane, tries to go up off the glass, no good, battled around, picked up by Mulberry. Mulberry powers his way up and gets the points right there. So 37-8, minute 20 left in the first half. Murdoch with the ball. Voorhees takes the long corner shot, but just inside the line. It'll be good for 2 right there. So 37-10, coming up on a minute left in our first half. Over to Smith, now to Hall, now down inside, back out to Mulberry. And a travel is going to be called against the Balko Bison. Ryan Ward and also number 25, Kyle Hutchinson. 3 Hutchinsons on the team right here for the Felt Bulldogs. Murdoch to bring it down. Gets things set up. Now over to the near side to Ryan Ward. Ward down low to Voorhees. Voorhees tries to pass. Ball is stolen away, battled around, picked up again by Voorhees after a loose ball. Nice little bounce pass, tries to get it in to Cameron Hutchinson. And the big man right there to block his way, but Voorhees comes up. Nice little touch off the glass with a little jumper. Puts it in, so 37-12 with 30 seconds left in first half action. Crossed the court over to the far side to Fowler. Loses a handle on it, picked up by Mulberry. Mulberry back over to Fowler on the far side, takes the three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Ramju, but he draws the foul. Foul is going to be called on number 11, Ryan Ward. That'll be his first personal foul. We'll send Mason Ramju, number 15, the junior, to the line to shoot. 37-12 with 14 seconds left in first half action. And Ramju's first one does not connect. One more to go. Second one on the way, and does get that, so 1 for 2 on that effort. Ball inbounded and brought down by Mason Murdoch. Murdoch drives around to the far side. Tries to come down on the baseline, takes the little touch right there, no good. Picked up by Peyton Mulberry. Mulberry takes the long shot down court at the buzzer and can't make it connect. So as we head into the halftime, pretty much a one-sided effort right here for the Balko Bison as they will lead going into halftime on a score of 38-12. We're going to take some time out, and we'll be back with second half action coming up right here on PTCI.
At PTCI, we know it's important to keep your world within your reach. Having the right cell phone and our nationwide cell service helps you do just that and keeps you connected to your loved ones, no matter the distance. So stay connected to what and who matters and keep your world within your reach with PTCI Cellular. Choose PTCI for the latest assortment of cell phones and our area's best cell coverage at a location near you, online at ptci.net or at 580-338-2556.
Some restrictions apply.
Hey, we get it. You need faster internet, especially in today's world. And you deserve it too. You deserve a great experience while playing video games, binging the latest TV show, or video chatting with your loved ones. Like you, we know the importance of having good internet where you live and work. That's why, as your local internet provider, PTCI's affordable and reliable internet plans make perfect sense. So sign up today and get the internet you deserve at a PTCI location near you or visit us online at ptci.net.
Some restrictions apply.
Hi, this is Jason Epp with PTCI, and we're out here on kind of the outer eastern edge of PTCI's coverage area. We're in Laverne, Oklahoma, and we're here at Parkview Point Senior Living. which is right next to beautiful Laverne City Park here. And I am here with Helena McLaurin, who is head of marketing for Parkview Point Senior Living. And Helena, we appreciate you taking some time to talk with us here today. You know, kind of first off, you do have some ties here. You not originally, but I think you said your husband is originally from here. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your family and ties to the Panhandle area.
As Jason said, my name is Helena McLaurin. I am not originally from here. I was born over by Okeen, Oklahoma, is where I grew up and was raised on my family Centennial Farm. So I'm definitely a Northwest Oklahoma girl. I went to school at Northwestern and needed a job, so I moved to Beaver, Oklahoma and taught second graders there for about 7 years. And then my husband and I decided to come back to Laverne. He's originally from here, born and raised, and multiple generations of his family have been from Laverne. It's probably easier to say who Andrew's not related to in Laverne than who he's actually related to. The list would be shorter to say his non-relatives than the people he's actually related to in town.
Well, it's always neat to hear people's ties to our area. Tell us a little bit about Parkview Point. What your origins are here. What exactly, obviously you're a home for elderly who maybe need some assistance, but they do have some freedom. Tell us a little bit about Parkview Point.
Parkview Point was initially established to give people in our area a place to come enjoy their retirement years. Sometimes living at home can add a lot of extra burden as you age, whether it's having to do your own cooking, your own cleaning, your own laundry, or even yard work can be really a challenge as you age. And so Parkview Point was established to be a place where people 55 and older can come and they can enjoy the freedom of being retired without having to worry about the stress of all of the daily chores that you have around your house.
Well, obviously we're in a very unusual time dealing with COVID-19. Obviously with Parkview Point, you're dealing with some of the more vulnerable people that we have that we're trying to protect the most during this time. What are some of the ways that Parkview Point has done some different things to maybe try to do that, but still keep enhance the people's lives who live here and things like that? And I imagine, having good fiber optic internet through PTCI has been a big help in that as well.
I will say that being able to still communicate with the outside world has been essential during this time. We have an amazing group of staff who have stepped up and really kind of been the family and friends for a lot of our seniors who can't go see their family and friends right now and who may not be able to have visitors at this time. As you mentioned, it's very different from what we have had over the last several years that we've been open. We haven't been able to have a lot of visitors, especially not inside our building, but we have some beautiful patio areas, so that has allowed on these wonderful days that we've had to allow families to come social distance and visit their families and friends. We do a lot of extra activities inside our building, and as I mentioned, our staff have been amazing at helping plan those events and execute those different activities in our building to kind of keep it from getting the same humdrum every day here at Parkview. We are excited that since we're in the yellow color for the County of Harper County, we can start doing a little bit more. So we have a very good RN consultant who is also our infection preventist, and she has put up a specific plan for our facility based off of what the state has recommended, so that way we know what we can do at what times and when we're allowed to be able to do certain activities. But we've been so thankful, like I said, to be able to have the opportunity to communicate. We have telehealth, and so our internet is allowing us to do our telehealth appointments with our doctors, also Zoom calls, and then we also stream a lot of the local activities that happen. So our local football games and things that are happening around our town, we have great internet speed, and so we're able to watch those things in real time and still feel like we're a little bit connected to our community through that.
Well, we're glad that we could partner and be there for you guys during this strange time, and we hope that that's helped. But we want to tell people out there, if there's somebody in your family that maybe they're getting to that point in life where they're going to have to find maybe some additional help when it comes to just everyday things, that maybe Parkview Point is the spot for them, a place where they can come, be with around other people and not be at home just alone and things like that. That you may want to look into Parkview Point. I'll tell you this, we've been inside this facility. We're doing everything right out now to help make sure that the that the clientele here are safe, but we've been into it. It's a beautiful facility and might be just the place for maybe your parents or whoever's watching out there. It might be the place for you. So Helena, we sure appreciate your time, and we're glad that PTCI can partner with Parkview Point to maybe enhance things during a difficult time.
Well, and thank you. You guys have been amazing to help us get everything transitioned during this period, so we appreciate PTCI and all they do for us as well.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
We get it. You need faster internet, especially in today's world. And you deserve it too. You deserve a great experience while playing video games, binging the latest TV show, or video chatting with your loved ones. Like you, we know the importance of having good internet where you live and work. That's why, as your local internet provider, PTCI's affordable and reliable internet plans make perfect sense. So sign up today and get the internet you deserve at a PTCI location near you, or visit us online at ptci.net.
Some restrictions apply.
Thank you. Gracias. Thank you.
Thank you.
From all of us at PTCI, thank you for choosing to do business locally. We continue to offer you great deals like 1 month free cell service when you add a line or you're a new customer. We know the holidays are here and PTCI wants to help you save money. Save $600 on the purchase of a new cell phone. Once again, thank you for choosing PTCI, your local small business cellular provider. Some restrictions may apply.
Click ptci.net for details today.
And welcome back after the halftime as we get ready for second half action here, as it is the Felt Bulldogs against the Balko Bison. And right now, Balko Bison with a commanding lead on the scoreboard at a 38-12 lead. Balko has pretty much had their way with most of the game. We'll see if Felt can turn things around. Felt will get the ball to start things out for the second half. Travis Fain to inbound it and sends it in to Mason Murdoch to get things started for the second half action. Now we're to Voorhees. Long pass across to Murdoch, takes the three-point shot, and there you go. Mason Murdoch gets it dialed in and gets the three. Nice job. Ball brought down by 0-0. Cole Cowett now goes down to Hall. Back up top to Fowler. Down inside to Murdoch. Murdoch do with a little turnaround move and touches it up and off the glass. 40-15 on the scoreboard. Murdoch brings it down. Now over to Roost on the near side. Kicks it back over to Murdoch. Down low in the far corner to Voorhees. Now with the long pass. Tries to put it up right there for number one, the little guy, Travis Fain, but he does draw the foul. So that will send him to the line. Foul is going to be called on number one, Braxton Fowler. That will be his second personal foul. First shot up and good for Travis Fain. Sets up for his second shot. And second one on the way and makes it count. So nice job for Travis Fain to get it 2 for 2 at the charity stripe. Cowan with the ball, brings it down now over to the far side to Fowler. Looks down inside to Hall now with the pump move. Up and tries to rebound, battles it up. And the big man, Peyton Mulberry, the senior, number 34, on the third effort, gets it to take for the 2 points. 42-17 in favor of the Balko Bison. Roost with the long shot off the front of the rim for the three. Picked up by Mulberry, long down court pass. Battled around and picked up by Fowler. Fowler with the drive off the baseline and gets the touch up and in. Mason Murdoch now with the ball. Over to Fain on the far side. Fain with the dribble. Touchdown stolen from behind, picked up by Mulberry. Now over to Cowan. Cowan looking down low, goes over to the near side for Logan Taylor, puts it up, tries to get it, can't. Hall tries for the rebound, can't gather it up, and picked up by the Felt Bulldogs. Murdoch with the ball. Now over to Fain on the far side. Looks down low to Voorhees in the far corner. Voorhees tries to dribble the baseline, can't get anything, so a long cross-court pass over to Murdoch. Murdoch with the dribble, now looks for Voorhees coming across the baseline. Voorhees tries to pass it off, but the pass is blocked and stolen away by Balko, brought down by Taylor. Taylor takes the long shot off the rim and then rebounded by Roost. Logan Taylor tried to measure it out, didn't quite get it in there, so picked up by Felt Bulldogs. The far side to Murdoch, now up to Roost. Back over to Murdoch on the far side. Murdoch takes the three-point shot, and now Mason Murdoch has got it kind of measured out as he picks up another three. So 44-20 in favor of the Balko Bulldogs. That's a couple quick threes right there for Mason Murdoch. Murdoch, the freshman for the Felt Bulldogs. Nice little down inside pass to Hall, can't get it. Then battled around, and finally the rebound taken by the Bulldogs. Murdoch with the dribble down the court. Sets things up, looks for the little jumper, tries to get the roll, can't. Rebound taken by Cowan. Cowan brings it down, sets up the offense. Does a little shake and bake move, now kicks it back out. Back up top to Fowler. Now over to the far side to Cowan. Cowan looks now down inside to Hall. Gets the little feed down to Mulberry. Mulberry with the power out move. That's kind of his bread and butter right there inside. Big, strong man and can definitely put it up inside. So it is 46-20. Over to Voorhees from the far corner. Takes the shot, rattles around, and comes out. Mulberry with the rebound. Now over to Cowan. Cowan looks to the far side to Taylor. Now down low to Hall. Nice no-look pass over. Brings it back around to Cowan. Cowan back down in the corner. Tries to set it up for Fowler. Gets the three-point shot but can't get it. And Roost with the rebound. Now pass over to Mason Murdoch. Now we're to Voorhees on the far side. Voorhees with the dribble. Looks down. Nice little inside move but can't get it to drop. Picked up by Cowan. Bounce pass to Hall. Hall kicks it back out as he couldn't get a handle on it, and a travel is going to be called on Braxton Fowler. Nathan Smith, also number 15, Mason Romju, check back in, and number 23, Nathan Cardwell. And for the Bulldogs, number 21, Cole Hutchinson back on the floor. Murdoch with the drive, nice little touch right there, but is going to draw the charge. Charge is going to be called on Mason Murdoch. That'll be his first personal foul. Fowler with the ball, coming down the court. Comes across the half-court mark, gets things set up, comes to the near side over to Cardwell. Cardwell back up, now over to Fowler. Fowler looking down low, nothing there. Brings it back out top. Ball knocked away, but picked up again by Fowler. Now down low to Jaden Hall. Jaden Hall with the move, tries to get it, but tapped and stolen away by the Bulldog. Voorhees driving down, but loses the handle on the ball, so a turnover right there. Guess it was last touched by the Bulldogs, so it will stay with, or by the Bison, so it'll stay with the Bulldogs. Roost with the ball, close to the half-court mark, looking for some help. Now comes back out to Murdoch on the far side. Ball tapped away. And then bounced off of Murdoch by Fowler, and then hits the out-of-bounds line. So ball will go back to the Balko Bison. 2:49 left, 46-20 in third period action. Of course, as I said, the winner of this game will advance on to play Goodwell tomorrow at 1:30. Whistle blown. Foul is going to be called on number 14, Jeb Voorhees. That'll be his first. Aaron Puebla checks back in for the Bulldogs. Inbound pass, and then over quick outlet pass to Fowler. Fowler can't connect with the three, picked up by Murdoch. Still a loose ball. Murdoch now with it, and a timeout is going to be called. A full timeout is going to be called by the Felt Bulldogs, so we'll take a full timeout as well and be back with more action right here on PTCI.
PTCI, we know it's important to keep your world within your reach. Having the right cell phone and our nationwide cell service helps you do just that and keeps you connected to your loved ones, no matter the distance. So stay connected to what and who matters and keep your world within your reach with PTCI Cellular. Choose PTCI for the latest assortment of cell phones and our area's best cell coverage at a location near you, online at ptci.net or at 580-338-2556.
Some restrictions apply.
We get it. No, you need faster internet, especially in today's world. And you deserve it too. You deserve a great experience while playing video games, binging the latest TV show, or video chatting with your loved ones. Like you, we know the importance of having good internet where you live and work. That's why, as your local internet provider, PTCI's affordable and reliable internet plans make perfect sense. So sign up today and get the internet you deserve at a PTCI location near you or visit us online at ptci.net.
Some restrictions apply.
Felt Bulldogs ball with Roos to inbound it. Inbounds it to Fain. Fain sets up the offense for the Bulldogs. Now back over to Roost. Roost looking for some help. Now over to Fain on the far side. Fain driving down to the far baseline and then tapped away by Jaden Hall. Hall goes coast to coast and up and underneath. Nice touch off the glass for Jaden Hall, the junior, for a 48-20 lead for the Balko Bison. Stolen away again by Fowler. Fowler dishes it out to number 15, Mason Ramju, and range the three. 51-20, 51-20. Over to the far side to Puebla. Puebla drives the baseline. Ball is slapped away, but a whistle underneath. Foul is going to be called on number 1, Braxton Fowler. That'll be his second. Cooper Mitchell checking in for the Balko Bison. Mitchell, a sophomore for the Bison. Voorhees on the inbound pass, tries to get it and goes out of bounds off of Puebla. Correction, last touched by the Bison. So it will stay with the Bulldogs. Roos trying to inbound, gets it to, nice job by Travis Fain, the sophomore, gets a nice little off-balance shot and gets it to go in for the two. So 22-51 in favor of the Balko Bison. And a pass right there by number 4, Cooper Mitchell, then back out to number 23, Nathan Cardwell. Cardwell can't get it, but still battled around. Second shot put up, and then battle for the ball. And turnover. Possession will go to the Bulldogs as number 25, Kyle Hutchinson, back on the floor for the Felt Bulldogs. Murdoch with the ball now over to Fain on the far side. Under a minute left. Down to Puebla, now back out to Fain. Fain drives down low, now comes back out. Gets it over to Kyle Hutchinson. Hutchinson loses a handle on it. Picked up by the Bison, now brought down by Braxton Fowler. Fowler sets up the offense, now to the far side to Nathan Smith. Smith looks around, now back out top to Cardwell. Then takes the long shot and can't quite get the mark, but throws it up and gets the drop in right there for Mason Ramju, the junior. 53-22, 20 seconds left in third period action. As the Balko Bison lead over the Felt Bulldogs. Roost with the ball at the top of the key, now drives down underneath and takes it in for himself right there. Nice little move by Landon Roost. Takes a shot at the buzzer right there for Braxton Fowler, and no good. So with 1 period left, the score is 53-24 in favor of the Balko Bison. We'll be back for the 4th period right after this timeout on PTCI. And we are back after the end of the 3rd period to 8 minutes left to wrap up this contest with the Balko Bison with the commanding lead 53-24 over the Felt Bulldogs. Bison will have the ball to start things out for the 4th period. Fowler brings it in, battle around, and then stolen away by Voorhees. One-on-one down there, drives up, and nice little layup right there for Jeb Voorhees, the senior. So 53-26, 7:43 left in the contest. Over now to Cardwell, back up top to Smith, and stolen away again. Bad pass, and then Voorhees gets the layup right there. So two quick layups for Voorhees, and head coach Jake Regier for the Balko Bison wants to talk about it. We'll let you guys hear from some of our great sponsors back after this 30 right here on PTCI.
PTCI, we know it's important to keep your world within your reach. Having the right cell phone and our nationwide cell service helps you do just that and keeps you connected to your loved ones, no matter the distance. So stay connected to what and who matters and keep your world within your reach with PTCI Cellular. Choose PTCI for the latest assortment of cell phones and our area's best cell coverage at a location near you, online at ptci.net or at 580-338-2556.
Some restrictions apply.
28 in favor of the Balko Bison. And Braxton Fowler, the sophomore, to bring the ball down, sets up the offense over to Nathan Smith. Now back up to Cardwell, over to Fowler, down low, and then kicked out of bounds. Was last touched by the Bulldogs, so it will stay with the Bison. Mason Romju to inbound it. Over to Fowler, takes the inside shot right there, just inside the line for the 2. So 55-28. 7 minutes coming up left to play in 4th period. Murdoch with the ball. Dribbles, now sees the lane, takes it himself and gets it. Nice solo effort right there by Mason Murdoch, the freshman, to put it in. 55-30 in favor of the Balko Bison. Fowler with it, now over to Smith, back up top to Cardwell, now over to Fowler. Inside right there, nice little pass, and tries to put it up for Romju, but is fouled, and foul is going to be called on number 32, Cameron Hutchinson. That will send Mason Romju to the line. I believe that is going to be Cameron Hutchinson's first personal foul. Second one on the way. Makes that count as well. So 56-30, 6:45 left. Murdoch with the ball. Tries to set things up, tries to back his way in, nothing there. Kicks it out to Puebla. Puebla trying to go down low on the far side. Now over to Voorhees. Voorhees dribble drive. Tries to get the reverse layup off the glass, can't get it. Rebounded by Romju and brought back down by Cardwell. Cardwell loses the handle for a minute, but picks the ball back up. Now over to Fowler. Over to the far side right there for Nathan Smith off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Murdoch. Murdoch tries to drive down, but, yep, kind of lost his footing and drug a foot, and unfortunately going to be a travel. Cole Hutchinson and also Landon Roost check back in for the Felton Bulldogs. 6 minutes left, 56-30. Our final game for tonight's coverage. Of course, our games will kick off tomorrow with our ladies' game. That will be at 11:30 tomorrow, pitting Boise City against Balko. And then in the men's game coming up at 1:30, Goodwell and the winner of this game. Stolen away by the Bulldogs, picked up by Murdoch. Murdoch waits for some help coming down, now says nope. Going to try to take it up myself. Nice little left-handed layup right there for Murdoch. Murdoch been one of the top scorers for the Bulldogs tonight. Back up to Cardwell, now over to Fowler. Fowler kicks it back up to Smith, now to the far side to Cardwell. Cardwell inside the line, takes the jumper, no good. Rebounded by Murdoch. Murdoch will hold up and now takes the dribble. Over to the far side to Voorhees. Voorhees says, yep, going to try to drive down the lane, off the mark, picked up by Cardwell. Cardwell now driving down, gives it out, now comes back up. Cardwell dishes over from the side to Ramju. Can't get it, but picked up again by Balko. Ball controlled by Braxton Fowler. Now to the far side to Nathan Smith. And drains it right there for Smith from the three-point arc. And takes three right there. So 59-32, 4:41 left in the game. Murdoch with the ball, dribbles across, looks for something. Tries to go down the lane, and they close it down on him, so he kicks it back out. And I believe a timeout is going to be called. Waiting to see. I think it is going to be a timeout, so we will do the same. Let's take a timeout. We'll be back here in just a moment with more basketball action on PTCI. The Balko Bison have the commanding lead right now over the Felt Bulldogs. Bulldogs will have the ball coming off of the timeout. Kyle Hutchinson to inbound to Mason Murdoch. Murdoch starts the dribble. Guiding things now over to Kyle Hutchinson. Hutchinson looking for something, no good. Comes back up to Roost. Now over to Murdoch, takes the long shot downtown. He's measured him off, but today, or on that one, he came up a little bit short on the three-point and brought down by Nathan Cardwell. Now down low to number 4, Cooper Mitchell. Mitchell trying to fight his way back up and just moving around. Can't get it to drop, but still battled around. Mitchell takes it and finally draws the foul right there on Voorhees. The Bison had several chances at it, and finally Cooper Mitchell tries to put it up for the sophomore and draws the foul on Jeb Voorhees. That will be Voorhees' second. Cooper Mitchell, the sophomore, at the line to shoot. First one up and good. 60-32, just under 4 minutes to play in our contest. And there we go. 2 for 2 at the line right there on that effort. Inbounded by Roos, now taken by Mason Murdoch, the freshman. Brings it across, sets up the offense for the Bulldogs. Over to Roost on the near side. Roost comes back up top. Passes over to Murdoch. Murdoch looks at something down inside, looks for And then Roost is going to draw the charge, is calling for the charge. And so the ball will go over to the Bison. As number 23, Nathan Cardwell, the freshman, brings it down. Now over to the far side to number 22, Ty Smith. Back over to Cardwell. Back up top to Smith. Now on the far side to Nathan Smith. Cardwell with the ball. Now back over to Ty Smith. And then over to Nathan Smith. We got to differentiate who. Bounce pass inside to number 33, Trent Riley. Nothing, then kicks it back out. Tries to take the shot right there for Cooper Mitchell. Can't connect. And the ball is going to go out of bounds, and it will go to the Bulldogs. Coming is going to be number 11, Peyton Parker, and also number 20, Daniel Pearson for the Balko Bison. 3 minutes left, 61-32. Head coach Jake Regier put some of his other players in to give them some time on the floor as well. Murdoch with the ball, kicks it back out. Now Voorhees with it, takes a little inside jumper off the front of the rim, no good. Picked up and rebounded by Ty Smith. Now brought down by Cardwell. Cardwell brings it to the near side, now down to Nathan Smith, looking for some help. Now comes back up, crossed over to Cardwell, now down low to Nathan Smith, but loses a handle on it, taken away by Hutchinson, and then dished off to Murdoch. Murdoch will bring it down, set things up for the Felt Bulldogs. Over to Ryan Ward, and then passed around, lost the handle. Now Ward takes the long three-point shot. Can't make it, but rebounded by Cole Hutchinson. Cole Hutchinson pulls up for the jumper, no good. And then battled around and knocked out of bounds by the Balko Bison. Checking back into the game now for the Bison is going to be number 4, Cooper Mitchell, the sophomore. Nate Cardwell will take a seat on the bench. Hutchinson with the long shot from the corner, battled around, no good. Now loose ball. And it is going to be on the baseline right there. So possession will go back to the Balko Bison. 2 minutes left, 61-32 in favor of the Balko Bison. Nathan Smith with the dribble. Now over to this side to Cooper Mitchell. Now drives inside to number 11. Peyton Parker tries to take the shot right there. No good. Picked up by Trent Riley. And then out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds by Murdoch. So it'll stay with the Bison. Trent Riley, the junior, number 33, to inbound the ball. Comes up high to Peyton Parker. Ty Smith thought about it to try to get the three-point shot, but then the shot is rejected. Drives down the court right there. Pump move up, tries to get the bunny for Hutchinson, can't do it, and then taken away by Daniel Pearson with the rebound. Loose ball, and then Voorhees goes up and slams it down, which gets the Felt fans on their feet right there. Voorhees with the jam. Coming up on a minute less, 61-34. Mitchell with it, now back up to Ty Smith. Back up to Mitchell at the top. Setting things up. Loses a handle on it, but does save it from out of bounds. Peyton Parker with the ball, now over to Ty Smith. Ty Smith with the three from downtown for the little guy. And the Balko fans love that one for Ty Smith right there, the sophomore. And then a turnover. So ball will go back to the Bison, 64-34. 30-point advantage for the Balko Bison, as they will, of course, move on to take on the Goodwell Eagles coming up tomorrow at 1:30. Missed first shot and then put back up by Peyton Parker, the freshman. So 66-34. And stolen away again by Peyton Parker. Holds it around, and then he decides to hold it up, but stolen away. Then Voorhees tries to get something, and then down the way, foul is going to be called on Trenton Riley with just 3.3 seconds left. So that will send Voorhees to the line. He will shoot 2. That is going to be Riley's second personal foul. First one up and good for Voorhees. Voorhees about ready to take his second shot. And gets the roll, drops in right there. 3.3 seconds left. And that'll do it as the buzzer sounds. So the final score is going to be 66-34 in favor of, 66-36 in favor of the Balko Bison. So the Bison will take on the Goodwell Eagles coming up tomorrow at 1:30. So here's how things are shaping up. Boys City and Balko will go head-to-head tomorrow for the ladies. That'll be at 11:30. You can hear that coverage right here on PTCI. Then immediately following after that at 1:30, Balko and Goodwell will take on each other for the championship. Of course, the winner and the runner-up will advance on to the regional tournament coming up at Beaver and Lady coming up next weekend. As I said, you will be able to get all of the coverage here for our games tomorrow, our championship games, and that is going to be right here on PTCI. Big thanks goes out to all of our great sponsors, as well to Manny and all of the staff doing our camera work and keeping things working for us, and for all of you out there listening as well. So we hope you enjoyed it as much as we did bringing it to you. This is Derek Barton on behalf of PTCI here at Goodwell, Oklahoma, and Oklahoma Panhandle State, saying BBFN, bye-bye for now.
At PTCI, we know it's important to keep your world within your reach. Having the right cell phone and our nationwide cell service helps you do just that and keeps you connected to your loved ones, no matter the distance. So stay connected to what and who matters and keep your world within your reach with PTCI Cellular. Choose PTCI for the latest assortment of cell phones and our area's best cell coverage at a location near you, online at ptci.net or at 580-338-2556.
Some restrictions apply.
Hey, we get it. You need faster internet, especially in today's world. And you deserve it too. You deserve a great experience while playing video games, binging the latest